Oh my God, this shit looks so crazy outside. End of the world type vibes. It's cool though. Top of the morning, good people. Anywho, um, so as I'm on my morning walk, as I normally do, lately I haven't really been going live, but this morning I feel like doing it. Um, so I'm just sitting there thinking about some stuff, and this is some stuff that's kind of bothering me, but I don't want it to bother me. So I've noticed that ideas and thoughts that normally bother you is because you bottle them up and you hold them in, and you don't like let them go, like you don't release them. So I figure, hey man, I release these thoughts so that they don't just sit in my mind and just hurt my heart. All right, so one of those thoughts is when you become like a person that has a natural heart to help people, or you have this like thought process of like, yeah, this person right here is gonna be something one day. Like, I'm gonna make sure this person becomes something. You have this like idea and this concept that like everybody's supposed to become something. And then reality kicks in. Reality will whoop your ass, because you come to the final conclusion that everybody ain't meant to be somebody. Some people are meant to be nothing. Some people are like sent to earth to help the process or be a part of a process, or some people are born to be an example for you to realize this who you shouldn't be. That was a hard thing for me to understand. Understanding that some people are sent here as like what do you call it? Like some people are sent here for you to look at and go, I ain't supposed to do that shit. Some people like literally are like walking movie scripts for you to watch and realize, hey, I shouldn't make none of those mistakes. And I realized that with a lot of people in my life. And I started to realize that, like I said, like with my father and shit, like my father did drugs, like, and the things that happened to me in my life based on my father's drug addiction molded me to never do drugs. Like, it molded me. And when I was a kid, I used to be sad as fuck. Like, why the fuck I got a father? But now I'm older, I'm like, yo, thank you, Dad. Thank you for being a crackhead. You made a nigga strong as fuck. But again, right? And I used to be like, hey, my dad's supposed to be Superman, or my dad's supposed to be this. Or even like my older brother, right? Like my older brother is a dope rapper. But like all the life decisions that he made in his life made me realize, hey, like, and again, I got to watch my brother's movie, like literally like an IMAX movie. Like I watched his whole life like an IMAX movie. And I really got to realize like, oh, all the people that like that's put in the world that's supposed to be somebody that don't end up being absolutely nothing, these people are like a earth cheat sheet for you. It's like getting a test early and getting the answers to the test, or seeing somebody play the video game and then now you know, like, all right, I ain't going that way. It's like a monster over there, or like it's like, you know, some fucking poison grass over there. I ain't going that way. Like that's what a lot of people that that fail are the, like those type of people are put on earth for you to look at and go, damn. Damn. All right. I ain't gonna do that. And that's just crazy. Like, but I'll tell you one thing, right? I'll tell all of y'all. I'll tell every last one of y'all this. I want y'all to really understand this shit. God don't ever sleep, nor do he ever have his eyes closed, or she. He, she, whatever you want to call it. God is a man, woman, whatever. Don't never got his eyes closed. Just watch everything. One. Outside of God, we could put it in the conscious world. The universe watch everything, or the higher spirit, or the most high, or whatever word you want to utilize to make yourself feel like that's what you relate to. Whatever it is, it don't sleep. It watch everything. So inside of success, or whatever you desire success, or whatever you consider successful, or whatever you consider getting over your hedge or over your hump, or whatever the case may be, it's a lot of ways to get to that, and a lot of ways to make that thing like extremely possible and easy. And you know what it is? You know what it starts off with? Not lying to yourself. That's the first thought. You can lie to everybody else in the world. You could cap all you want. You gotta stop lying to yourself. That's important. If you getting in my live and telling me you about to quit music, come here, Doja. Me, you about to quit music. So I'm gonna tell you a valuable thing about music. When you take the responsibility to yield a microphone, I consider you a superhero, and I'll tell you why. Everything in life starts off with words. Listen to me. The Bible says, and every Bible says, in the beginning there was the Word. The Word came before existence. Before humans, before space, before anything, it was the Word. So that means the dictionary was the only thing in space. It was God and the book. That was it. The Bible says in the beginning was the Word, and then God started doing all this magical weird shit, creating people and stars and planets and all that shit. But before that, it was just the Word. So I understand how powerful words is, and I understand why words are what they are. They technically vibrations, you're right. And vibrations is ripple in space and time and all that shit and energy and all. It's a whole nother, I ain't trying to go down that road right now. But more of the story is, when you pick up the microphone, you take on the responsibility to shift reality. Via if it's for the good or the bad, you still take on the responsibility to shift reality. saying that you quitting music, I hate you. You a quitter. That's like being a superhero and taking your cape off. That's like being a bad guy and saying, I don't want to be a bad guy anymore. I would rather you be a full-fledged villain than quit. I would rather you say, man, fuck this shit, man. I'm just about to be a trap rapper. Don't quit. Don't fucking quit. I can't stand a quitter ass nigga, dog. And that goes for anything in life. Oh, hey, bro. I can't even find your page. And I don't even feel like scrolling back up. But I'll block your bitch ass. Get your quitting ass away from me. Because again, once you take on the responsibility to be an artist, or you take on the responsibility to make music, no, man, you can't just take your cape off. Fuck that. Nope. But see, I'm gonna tell you though, I'm gonna break it down to y'all, because I know y'all like, damn, Light, why you going hard on bro? Look, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I feel your pain. I ain't gonna sit up here and act like I ain't want to quit before. I wanted to quit multiple times. I actually did quit making music. I actually did quit before. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I quit. I'm gonna tell you when I quit. Worst decision I ever made. I'm gonna tell you why I quit. It's a fucked up scenario, but I put it in the air. So, I say I was about 18, 19, coming around that area, about 19-ish, possibly 20. I was doing music heavy, like super heavy. Like I was really like, man, I'm about to be the next Nas and Jay, nigga. Fuck y'all niggas. I was doing music heavy. And I met this girl. Look, I'm gonna tell y'all, be honest. I met this girl. And she was a cool ass girl, nice ass girl, whatever. And I actually quit doing music to be with her. I told myself, man, the music shit is affecting our relationship, so I want a family. Because again, like my family was broke up, so that was something that I always wanted. I was like, man, I just want a family. Like I want a kid. I want like a nice house. You know, the American dream. I want like a nice house. I want a kid. I want like a dog in the front yard. Like I want to come home at the table. Hi, honey, I'm home. And like, with my little work lunch pail. And then she got like dinner on the table. Like I wanted the family, like the real like American dream family life. So I gave up music for her. Yep, I quit. This is early, like 18, 19. Yeah, I gave up music. Moved out of my mom's house, because I was in my mom's house still. I had the studio in the room. The closet was the booth. Like, it was going up. I moved out of my mom's house, and I moved in an apartment with her. We had a nice little apartment, fucking San Bernardino. And, yeah, like, I just blatantly put music to the side. Like, I went and got, like, a regular job. I was working at Walmart, graveyard shift, come home. I was like, I had a regular life. Look, all you niggas like, yo, Light, did she break your heart? You niggas love talking about pain, huh? Please tell me, Light, because if you say she broke your heart, then I'm going to say, yes, man, I felt it, because my heart was broken too. Boy, you niggas want some pain, huh? Damn, why this can't end off with a happy story? You niggas be talking too much during the movie, man. Let me finish my story. Damn, Jay. Damn, could I finish my story without y'all niggas trying to get straight to the end? The fuck? Let me finish. Niggas just jumped to the end of the movie immediately, huh? She broke your heart, did she? I know how this movie plays out. He gave up his life for everything and she broke it. Damn, G. Why it can't never be a happy ending, man? Why we couldn't just come to a mutual agreement of just, hell yeah, she broke my heart, G. Hell yeah, G. Oh God, G, look, I'm gonna tell y'all the story, man. I told it before, but I'll tell it again. So I was working graveyard shift, man. But it's crazy because I knew I set myself up for failure. So when I first started talking to her, she had a boyfriend, but her boyfriend was in jail. She told me, she was like, man, my dude in jail, and I don't think he gonna get out. It's looking like he not gonna get out. So in my mind, I'm like, man, that nigga a killer. Like, he ain't getting out. But, the government has its ways of letting niggas out so they can keep killing. Now that I know that. He took like a plea deal, make a plea deal. All the killers that's out in the street, all these niggas working for the police, all of them. But that's a whole nother story. But anywho, so, I'm working graveyard shift. And, one day I come home and see the nigga in the bed. I got home early. I had a little stomach ache, took a little boo bizzle, but it didn't work. So I said, what, I'm going to come home early. I normally get off at 7 a.m., but I came home like 3 a.m. in the morning, something. I see nigga laying in the bed. Now look, I had options. I could have killed everybody. I could have killed her. I could have killed, because I ain't gonna lie, I wanted to. You know you're a real killer when your mind go, hey, hello, my name is Devon, and I want to do something. Oh, my mama, that's all I heard. That is literally, like, my brain went completely silent, and then I just heard a voice. Like, it was like, it wasn't happy, it wasn't sad, it was just like, hello, you're about to do something extremely crazy. That's when I knew. I was like, all right, don't listen to that nigga. This nigga, Jeffrey Dahmer's. Whoever this voice is in my head that's this super calm, yeah, don't listen to this nigga. This nigga literally is a suicide maniac. He about to crash out. Yeah, don't listen to this nigga. So my other brain said, all right, I see you over there in the cabinet is where your gun is. To the left, your gun to the left. They in the bed to the right, sleep. They don't even know you sleep. And your car keys is right there on the door. And I looked at that whole thing as a sign. Get the fuck out of this fake ass matrix. Nah, that was my sign to jump back into music. So listen, I didn't say nothing. I didn't argue. I didn't fight. I didn't do anything. I packed my bags, jumped in my car, and left, and never came back. I didn't answer no phone calls. I didn't put nothing. I went completely blank from that day on. And from that day on, like, I went, made a few songs about him. I never put it out. I made the songs. But yeah, that was like a God-given moment for me to say, hey, bro, I'ma hurt your bitch ass to show you ain't supposed to be no regular nigga. Nah, God showed me, like, yeah, you try to be a regular nigga, I destroy your heart. So don't try to be no regular American pedestrian. Nope, I ain't. I didn't send you here for that. Don't even think about trying it. That's when I realized, all right, hey, God, I got you. I'm going to stick to this music shit. So then there was another time that I quit. I quit again after that. I ain't gonna even hold y'all. I quit one more time. I know y'all like, God damn, Daylyt, you one quitting ass nigga. No, I quit again. Right after that. Big quit. But I'm gonna tell you why though. I didn't quit because like I just gave up on music or I wasn't gonna make it or nothing like that. I quit because music took a left turn. Like again, I understand how powerful and important music is. I grew up in the era where music meant something. I grew up in the early NWA era before they met with them people to make them rap about the dumb shit. I remember, X Clan, and I remember, Public Enemy, and I remember all of these. I remember all of these. I remember all of these people that was using, Brand Nubian and early Nas and Lauryn Hill and all this. I remember all these people that was using the microphone for the sake of the betterment of reality, like the sake of, like they were using it like superheroes to me. I'm like, yo, these people are fucking rapping for the sake of like what need to be said. So I would say like when music started to take like a left turn, no disrespect to the South or no disrespect to none of those people, but music just started to go left, like, and the industry started to promote the real goofy niggas, like real goofy shit. Like, you seeing niggas get signed left and right for the most goofy shit on earth. And I'm just like, yo, is this what music coming to? Nah, I'm out. So I stopped doing music. I was like, man, I can't do this shit. Like, I'm not even going to lower my consciousness I'm not even going to lower my IQ to try to make a record that the dumb niggas in there. Because again, you walking into these labels, these high up multi-millionaire niggas are grandchildren of slave owners. So they know we don't really need these niggas making like music that can help they people, because 99% of their financial gain comes from our demise. This is a question that people don't really want to talk about. 99% of their financial gain comes from our demise. So the last thing they need is niggas in position making motherfuckers be better. So of course they're going to invest billions of dollars into dumb niggas to make more dumb niggas. Like, that's just literally what it is. Like, so again, I knew this and I was like, all right, man, like, I refuse to dumb myself down completely for the sake of trying to make a record that's going to make it to the radio, or that's going to get me a deal, or that's going to make a hit single. Like, I refuse to do it. So I quit. I was like, man, fuck music. I'm out of here. And that's why I got into the battle rap world, because the battle rap world was the only world for you to still utilize words at its highest form. That was the only reason I got into the battle rap community. A lot of people are like, yo, you're a battle rap. No, I did music for years before battle rap, my whole life. But I only got into the battle rap world because it was a place to just utilize words. Like words, like I could just put words together freely. I could just let my notepad and my pen spill freely, like with no like hassle, kind of just like free flow. That's why I got into battle rap. That was my reason for getting into battle rap. Then battle rap got weird too. It got real weird. The same concept that they applied to the music industry applied to battle rap. So people stopped taking the craft serious, and people started worry about, who got the most views, or who got the most clicks, or who got the most, all of these things. Like, and it was only one way to get that, and that was through what do you call it? Your shtick, or your like what the fuck moments. And I realized that early, which is why, I started to do a lot of the internet shenanigans, because I was like, oh, okay, long as I rap good, I could do mad shenanigans. So that was my reason for like all the shenanigans. It was just to break the internet algorithm. But inside all that, I made sure that I free flowed with them words to levels that a lot of people won't ever get to. moving forward, right? Moving forward, like I would say, hold on. You know, nigga shit down there, no boy. Woo-hoo, boy, look at that, boy. I ain't gonna lie, nigga shit down there now, boy. Feel me? Hold on real quick. Oh, there we go. But nah, like, so look, check, right? So again, like, in that process, like, I gave up. But then, I'm gonna be honest, right? I'm just keeping it all the way real. Like, I'm gonna tell y'all, like, what brought me back to music. Like, one of the things that brought me back to music, it was basically TDE. TDE really brought me back to music. Shouts out to everybody in the TDE camp via J-Rock, via TDE Punch, via Schoolboy Q, Ab-Soul, Kendrick Lamar, even SZA. Shouts out to everybody in the, who else? You know, Lance Skywalker, Isaiah Rashad. Like, shouts out to the whole TDE camp. TDE camp brought me back to music. And other people too, like shouts out to J. Cole, and also shouts out to earlier Drake. Right? And this is before like melodic Drake, like rapping Drake. So, and also shouts out to Nip. But those people showed me that no matter how much bullshit they push from a music industry standpoint, real hip hop gonna always prevail. And the reason why I say shouts out to TDE, because TDE stuck to real rap during, like, they weathered the storm. A lot of people just think like TDE just, you know, Kendrick and all them niggas just became Kendrick and all them niggas. Like, nah. Them niggas stuck through it when in the thick of the storm. We talking about them niggas fought they were fighting all the fuckery. And they stuck to it through the middle of they stuck through it. Look, man, I'm from the West Coast. You know what's crazy? I'm going to go on and say something. And I'm going to say this loud and clear. You know what I really hated about Kendrick Lamar Pop-Out Show? And I'm going to say this. I've been wanting to say this a lot. You know what I really hated about the Kendrick Lamar Pop-Out Show? It was a lot of niggas that was saying that rap shit wasn't gonna work, and these niggas was front row. I'm from the West Coast, so I'm gonna go on there and say it. All them niggas used to shit on Kendrick. A lot of niggas on the West used to shit on Kendrick. I remember a lot of niggas, because Kendrick never let off his rap shit. When all these niggas was doing all these jerks and all the new boy movements and all the motherfucking cat daddies and all that shit, when y'all was on 100% goofy time, I know I was shooting videos for everybody, so I heard all the conversations in everybody's circle. Niggas is like, man, that rap shit, man, niggas ain't trying to hear that shit. I remember a lot of niggas on the West Coast is like, niggas ain't trying to hear that rap shit. That shit ain't gonna work. And these was niggas that was rappers, and these were niggas that was quitting rapping and started doing fuck shit so they could try to make it. And to see a lot of these niggas that was front row at the Pop-Out Show, knowing that you was the biggest hater in the world, is crazy to me. But moving forward, like, I fuck with TD heavy because they really fought through the fuckery. And they never let off the gas, and they showed the world that, hey, man, this rap shit is going to always prevail, no matter how goofy the game get, no matter how weak these niggas get, no matter what type of agenda that the industry pushing, no matter how many trap niggas, no matter how many drill niggas. It don't matter if you stay really, really tuned to the craft and you feed the people. It don't have to happen overnight. TDE shit ain't happen overnight. These niggas was outside. They was outside, CDs, hard copies, minivans, driving state to state, pushing. They was outside pushing that music, and they never let off the gas with really like keeping it hip hop. And to this day, they still maneuver from a real hip hop standpoint. And for that reason, I used to watch that. Like, you got to think, when I was battling heavy, the same venues that I was battling at, TDE was performing at. So I would battle earlier that day, TDE would perform later, like Webster Hall and all that shit. So I'm watching the shit. I'm like, damn, remind you, Rock, my childhood best friend. So I'm really watching this shit. And I'm like, damn. Like, you know what? Like, it's not over for hip hop. I'm going to go in there and say it. J. Cole, TDE, and early Drake. If it wasn't for them three niggas, hip hop would be, we would still be listening. What's happening? I mean, no disrespect to Fable and them, because I ain't gonna lie, I was snapping. I ain't gonna lie, I was in the middle of the club. Dun, 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 dun. I ain't gonna hold you. No disrespect. And no disrespect to Fable and them. Y'all had it on lock. I'm keeping it real. But still, like, I'm just keeping it real. Like, the game got crazy, man. It was cranked at Batman's. It was all, man. The game got spooky around that time, man. I'm looking like, this what black people doing to make it? Like, this crazy. So shouts out to them niggas that was like, man, I'm a stick to the pen and keep rapping. So again, just watching them and watching the, what do you call it? Cause it's a war. I'm gonna say it. It's a war. It's like a spiritual war happening in the world. Shouts out to Pro Era. Shouts out the whole Pro Era. There's a spiritual war happening inside the world, and that war got a lot to do with linguistics, and it got a lot to do with work. That war, like, there are people that are in position to make sure they put people with minimum amount of lingo, so they could, like, lure people into other ways. And I don't want to disrespect nobody, so I'm not going to go down that path. But there's a lot of people in position that are paid to be in position to make sure that they destroy zillions of motherfuckers. And there are other people that are in position that are breaking through doors where the industry go, damn, we tried to block this nigga. Because I'm going to tell you how these niggas work. They'll hate on you until you start moving super crazy and they don't got no other choice to fuck with you, because these niggas like money. So I'm being honest. There's probably a bunch of motherfuckers in the industry that really don't want to press what Kendrick Lamar and all the TD or all them niggas is pressing. But them niggas, they already became a superpower. So niggas gotta bow down. Like, all right, well, hey Jay, they're not really pressing the agenda that our great grandfathers told us to finish 4,000 years ago. But you know, they're making a lot of noise. Jay, like, yeah, we don't like them, but fuck it. Either they're gonna make money without us, or they're gonna, fuck it, Jay, join them. I'm just keeping it real. So they moving so crazy, people gotta fuck with them. But outside of that, man, like, the shit that they doing ain't, what Kendrick Lamar just did to Drake, that ain't a part of the script. This last song that Kendrick just dropped, that's not a part of the script that they got planned for us niggas. And they do have a script planned for us niggas. Ice Spice and them niggas, them motherfuckers is part of the script. Sexy Red, all these motherfuckers part of the script. No disrespect, them niggas is part of the script. Y'all don't know it because y'all just like, yeah, I just made a TikTok song, I blew up, and before you know it, there's a bunch of people behind me. Now, you niggas is part of the script. So the shit that Kendrick Lamar and TDE and all the real rappers is doing is not part of the script. But it's getting so much love. It's getting so much push. It's getting so much everything that the other niggas that make the script, they don't got no choice but to fall in line. So shouts out to y'all, man. Shouts out to the TDE camp. Shouts out to all the artists that really stood on their ground. Shouts out to the Joey Badass. Shouts out to the Rock Marciano or the Rock Marcy. Shouts out to the to just all the artists that stood on their ground 10 toes and was like, man, I'm not following the script. Those things inspired me to come back to making music. And that's why I'm back now making music. But the best part about it, like, I'm not only back making music, like, I'm back really making music with, shouts out to Denzel Curry. Denzel Curry's my guy. We got mad records together, ultimate records together. Actually, we got a major record together. Me, Denzel Curry, Terrence Martin, and G Perico. We got a crazy record together. Like, it's produced by Terrence Martin and Kamasi Washington. But again, y'all probably not gonna see that because the algorithm blocked the dog shit out of those records. But it's like a real pro-black record. Make sure y'all go check that out. Daylyt, Denzel Curry, Kamasi Washington, and G Perico. Shouts out to Vince Staples too, most definitely. But again, like, just shouts out to all the artists that's not falling in line with the agenda. And that was one of the things that said, yo, it's time for y'all to get back in the world. It's time for you to get back in the world. Like it's time for you to utilize, like, your ability to maneuver words. It's time for you to utilize it, right? Yeah, look, this nigga said made by Terrence Martin. Yes. Daylyt, Denzel Curry, G Perico, produced by Terrence Martin and Kamasi Washington. Man, we didn't perform this song at the Hollywood Bowl. We didn't perform, man. We did a whole Channel 5 news broadcast, all type of shit. But y'all ain't gonna see it because the message so positive that they made sure that shit blocked from niggas' algorithm. So that's one thing I learned though in the process of returning to music. There is a war. The song is called Pig Feet. Look, a lot of y'all niggas ain't even know this shit was out. That's crazy. Me and Denzel Washington got like 5 songs out. 3 or 5 songs out. I mean, me and Denzel Washington. I said me and Denzel, yeah. Me and the Equalizer. Nah, me and Denzel Curry got like motherfucking, we got like 4 or 5 songs in the world. But again, y'all not gonna ever hear them because these songs are not promoting fuckery. So I remember the other day, right? Just to pivot somewhere else real quick. Like, I remember the other day, somebody was on Twitter. They was like, man, where your hit records at? You talk a whole lot of nigga for like with no radio hit records. I'm gonna tell you that. I'm gonna tell y'all a crazy story. I got a song called Queens, right? And this was right before they start pushing all these bunk ass females. No disrespect to the female hip hop movement. Power to the people. I'm glad my sisters got a position. All you hoes garbage. I said it. And I'm not afraid to say it because a lot of people want to say it and a lot of artists want to say it, but they don't want to say it because they got to play the politic game. I'm not in the game with y'all. All you hoes is garbage. Every last one of y'all. Only bitches out that is fucking making somewhat of a real statement right now is Rap City and a few more. But the rest of you mainstream bitches is garbage. Oh, I fuck with Nicki. I ain't gonna lie. Nicki crazy in the motherfucker. She might be a little cuckoo. You feel me? I don't know if she off the... She might be a little cuckoo, but that bitch can rap. She can rap her motherfucking ass off. And by the simple... And she can... Man, hey, we ain't gonna talk about and Nicki Minaj smoked Eminem, but that's a whole nother story. But she might be a little crazy, but she can rap. I give her that. But other than that, man, Nicki Minaj, Rap City, you know what I mean, Ciroc, a few more ladies. But the rest of you bitches, garbage. Now, but this was right before, Doechii fired too. But this is right before they start pressing the lost female bitch Because, you know, they already killed the niggas. They killed the niggas, the drill rap and all that. So they said, it's time to get the bitches now. So before they start pushing the lost female era of rap, I had a song called Queens. And for the people that have been around, y'all know, it's a song on my album, Let There Be Light, called Queens. And if you haven't heard the song called Queens, make sure you go listen to the song called Queens. Queens is basically a song about 3 different type of female. It's a song about a skinny female who basically want to get her body done and all that shit, and then it's about a fat girl that want to lose weight and get her body done and all the extra shit, and then it's about a thick girl that's basically going through all the shit that most thick girls go through, where, you know, they got mad niggas when they're young, you know, because most girls be thick when they're younger, so they got mad grown niggas when they're young, and that shit took their life, XYZ. So the song pretty much breaks it pretty much raps about the stereotype of 3 type of women: skinny girl, big girl, and thick girl. But the grand message of the song is to tell the girl to be comfortable in your skin no matter what happens. So boom, I have a mixer meeting with a major record label and a major radio station. We play the song Queens. Remind you, it's all females in there. There's maybe like 2 guys, it's all females in there. They're going crazy. The girls is like, boom, one girl's crying. It's going up inside the meeting. The lady's like, this is the record we need on the radio. We need a record like this. We haven't had no record that just tells us to be ourselves and yada, 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 boom, boom, boom. Literally, the main guy comes in there and was like, it's just what, you bitch ass nigga? Fuck you mean it's just what? Man, you got your nails, man. I ain't even gonna disrespect it. A little dude, like a little short guy, comes in there with glasses on. Fucking, man, geek, dog. Real geek, nigga. It just, you know, it's not really my cup of tea. Fuck your cup of tea, you sus ass nigga. Man, I ain't gonna listen. Sorry, guys. I know I've woke up and I've become a conscious leader. But I'll slap shit out of a nigga on crib. Man, all the girls, now remind you, this nigga was the boss. So all the girls in the back was like, they was sad because they like, man, we don't want to keep pushing this bullshit, man. We need some fucking records. Like, y'all got to remember, there was a time when Nas, if I ruled the world, imagine that. I bring all my sons. I love it, babe. Black diamonds and pearl. These was joints on the radio. No, these was joint. No, it's some random white people, right? You know, those my ops. I don't have too many ops, but you know where I live, you gotta watch your back. You might see a nigga jogging. You feel me? Nigga, I'm way out the hood. Nigga, I am in the suburbs. Yep, I was one of them niggas said I wasn't gonna never leave the hood. I got my money. I was gone. Shit. Don't want mama. Shit. But no, right? So, again, the nigga comes in there and goes, yeah, you know, it's not really my cup of tea. We don't care about your cup of tea. Fuck you. You see all these ladies in here loving this song, and literally right after that, I would say, man, like a couple of years later, they start pressing the dumb female movement. That shit got crazy, man. So again, like y'all be thinking it ain't no agenda. It's an agenda.